Guys, I have always told you, whenever you find yourself in a debate with a Muslim, never you argue from the Bible. Don't do it. You know why? Because when you argue from the Bible, these Muslims have been trained to fall back on one line. They will come back and tell you that the Bible has been corrupted. Of course, we all know that the Bible has not been corrupted and can never be corrupted. But then, they will hold on tightly to that line. So, in order to avoid that nonsense, what you do is you argue all of your points from the Quran. Guys, believe me, the Quran supports every position of the Bible. I am telling you. Did you know that the Quran actually proves that Jesus is the Son of God? Did you know that the Quran actually proves the Trinity? Did you know that the Quran actually proves that Jesus Christ is God? Listen, whatever position you have as a Christian, you can be rest assured that the Quran proves it. So, when you argue your position from their own Quran, you leave them dumbfounded and confused. And let me tell you the two things that can possibly happen after that. If the person you are arguing with is somebody that is really in search of the truth, what he does after that debate is he goes back and does his research. And if he is really sincerely looking for the truth, he will leave Islam in no distant time. Then the second fallout that might happen as a result of that is the person will look for a way to dodge and escape from that debate scene. Do you understand? So I am reinforcing my position again and again. If you find yourself in debate with a Muslim, argue from the Quran. And that is exactly what my brother Derron Dorsey did in this video I'm about to show you. And this video is just an exceptional video. In fact, the way Derron Dorsey he totally executed, he obliterated, he totally destroyed this person, this Muslim that tried arguing with him on his life. In fact, and the video came out so funny and so educational. Believe me, you will learn so much from this. Guys, I need you to watch this video to the very end. In fact, I bet you will not be able to get a video that is better than this in the next couple of days. Believe me, this video is so good. It's right up there with the very best. Now, before I go, please don't forget to like this video, share the video, and also drop a comment and tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what you think about Derron Dorsey. Tell me what you think about the reaction of this Muslim guy, because just tell me what you think in the comments, please. I need to hear from you. And don't forget to also join me on my next video. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.
Can I see if you're a truly Muslim?
I mean, that's fine.
Can I get you to disagree with Allah in less than 5 minutes?
Disagree with Allah less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, man. Go ahead. What you got for me?
If Allah had a son, would you worship him?
If Allah had a son, would I worship him? Would I worship him if he had a son? Yes. If Allah had a son, I would. Yeah.
Would that imply that if Allah did have a son, that son would be God? Correct?
No. The only. Okay. Listen. The only way our book. Okay. Allah. Okay. Allah can only appoint someone to be his son. He can't have a son because he's the.
You've already disagreed with Allah in less than 30 seconds. I only asked you one question and then you buried yourself with another one.
How?
I asked you if Allah had a son, would you worship him? You said yes. That's implying that if Allah did have a son, his son would be God, correct?
Okay, let me ask you something. Can he adopt?
Can you answer yes or no and then expound?
Okay, all right.
Yes or no? Would that imply that his son would be God? Yes or no? And then explain.
I would say no, because God can adapt somebody. Like, you know how an adoption doesn't make you blood, so you can adapt someone.
No. Again, would Allah ever ask you to worship someone who's not God?
No, he will not.
Okay, you just cooked yourself. Because he said, if the most merciful were to have a son, then I would be the first of the worshipers in 43:81. That's what he told.
43:81.
He told him to say that. He said, say, O prophet, if the most merciful or compassionate had a son, then I would be the first to worship him. And I asked you if that would make him God. You said no. And then I asked you, would Allah allow you to worship someone who's not God? And then you said no. So you contradicted yourself. So would that make him God or not God? Which one? This is question number one. I don't even know why you're here.
First of all, where does it say that God will have a son in the Quran? That's the first thing.
43:81. Can you read it out loud?
That's what the Quran have a son. There's only one true God.
Can I read it?
Yeah, go ahead, man. So
It literally says in Surah chapter 43:81, say, O prophet, if the most merciful had a son,
if
I would be the first. Right, that's a hypothetical. Okay. And I asked you the hypothetical. I said, if Allah had a son, would you worship him? You said yes. I said, would that make him God if Allah is the one telling you to worship him?
Okay, finish reading it. Finish reading. Finish reading. Can you finish reading?
I finished it. It says, say, O prophet. It's the end of the sentence. It says, say, O prophet, if the most merciful had a son, then I would be the first of the worshipers. He's telling Muhammad, if I had a son, to say that I would be the first to worship him. So do you agree with the prophet? Yes or no?
You know, okay. This is a big problem here.
Yes or no, and then you can expound.
Okay. No, because it's a big problem here.
You disagree with less than 5 minutes. That's crazy.
No, listen. Because that if is destroying you, because it says if, because God knows He's not going to do it because He say if. He's not going to do it. He say,
I didn't say He did it.
Right. So He don't say He can't, because now I almost say He can't. He don't say want to or can't. He doesn't want to because He's God. First off.
Okay. Watch this. I'm gonna give you another one. Are you ready? If Allah willed to take a son or offspring, could He?
And that's in the scriptures.
No, that's a question. If Allah willed to take offspring, could He have done it? I'm asking you, yes or no?
God can do all things.
Thank you. Okay, so it says in Surah chapter 39 verse 4, if Allah had willed to take offspring, He could have chosen anyone He willed from what He creates. Exalted is He. He is Allah, the one subduer. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask you the next question. Did Allah choose from His creation? Yes or no?
Yes.
He chose Mary, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to read Surah chapter 3 verse 42. It says, and mention when the angel said, O Mary, indeed Allah has chosen you and purified you and chosen you above all the women of the earth. You agree He chose Mary above all the women of the earth, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to recap. 1, you said if Allah willed to have a son, you would worship Him. If Allah willed to have a son, He can do it. If He did do it, He would choose. We just read He chose Mary above all the women of the earth. He's seen every woman on earth and said, I want that one, correct?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, next question. We're almost done, by the way. There's only a few more questions left, so you're not going to have to hang in too much longer. But watch this.
I'm here for the fight, man.
What did He choose Mary for? That's the next question.
He chose Mary to he chose Mary because she was faithful to Allah.
But He chose her to give her a pure son, correct?
He chose her because she was faithful to Allah.
To give her a pure son, though, right? That was the purpose of choosing her, correct?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I don't know why it's taking you so long to answer these questions. Surah Maryam 19 verse 16 through 21 says this, and mention, O Muhammad, in the book the story of Mary. When she withdrew from her family to a place toward the east, she took in seclusion from them a scream. Then we sent her our spirit, and He represented Himself to her as a well-proportioned man. She said, indeed, I seek refuge from the most merciful from you. So leave me if you should be fearing of Allah. He said, I am only a messenger to give you the news of a pure son. So you agree that Allah chose Mary to give Mary a pure son, correct?
Okay.
He said, thus your Lord said, or she said, how can I have a boy when no man has touched me, and I have not yet been unchaste? He said, thus your Lord says, it is easy for me. You agree it was easy for Allah to give her a pure son, correct?
Easy. Yeah,
beautiful.
It says easy. Okay.
Beautiful. Watch this. Okay, let me ask you the next question. Is Isa, the pure son, called a word and a spirit from Allah? Yes or no?
Allah Akbar. Yeah.
Okay, I only got 2 questions left. My brother, thank you for at least allowing me to run you through this line of reasoning. But we're going to recap before I ask you these last 2. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, you said if Allah had a son, you would worship Him. If Allah willed to take a son, He could do it. If He did do it, he would choose from his creation. We just read he chose Mary above all the women of the earth to give her a pure son, called a word and a spirit from Allah. Am I correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. I'm going to ask you the last two questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You came to the conclusion that Allah had no son, right?
Yes.
What do you call a person? Because you admitted he came from Allah. We read in 66:12 says this. There is an example of Mary, the daughter of Imran. Watch this. Who guarded her chastity. So we breathed into her womb through the angel. So who breathed? Was it the angel or was it Allah?
It was Allah.
So we agreed that Allah is the source of Isa, correct?
Correct.
And it came from his very breath, right?
Yes.
What do you call a man? Exclude God. Let's take God out of the picture. What would you call a man who was the source of a woman's pregnancy, gave her a pure son or a son, and says that child is not mine? Far be it from me from having a son. What would you call me as a human being who got a woman pregnant and then says that son is not mine? What would you call me?
I see you.
Look down. They're helping you in the chat. They're helping you.
Yeah, man, you did a lot of questioning, man.
Yeah, but I'm not done. I got one more. But what are they saying in the chat? What do you call a man who gets a woman pregnant and says that child is not mine? Far be it from me from having a son.
Yes, that. Okay. It's
Yeah.
not a stepdad.
Baby daddy?
You could say that. You could say it. Well, we don't know what to call him because it's not. Okay. That's whatever, man.
All right, man. Last question.
That's crazy, man.
Crazy. All I did was read. All we did was read. Wait, Tiger. All I did was read. Correct?
No, man, she laughing too hard up there.
Well, here's what's gonna happen.
I mean, I'm saying she laughing too hard, and the mic, her earphones coming off, bro.
Let me ask you a question, Bailey. I'm gonna ask you a last question.
Wow.
This is the final question. And if you can survive this question, you can stay on this panel. Okay, last question, guys, but I'm going to recap before I do it. If Allah willed to have a son, you would worship him. Or if Allah had a son, you would worship him. If he willed to have a son, he can do it. If he did do it, he would choose. He chose Mary to give Mary a pure son, called a word and a spirit from Allah, that came from the very breath of Allah. You went through all of that to come to the conclusion that Allah still did not have a son. So I'm going to ask you one last question. If Allah did have a son, how would he do it?
Okay. I mean, you just explained how he did it. I mean, you just explained how he did it. I mean, you just explained how he did it.
All right, my guy. So here's what I need you to do, baby. I don't know if you've been here, if you know what we do here, but one thing I'm going to need you to do, my guy. I need you to look down. Do you see it? Look down.
You say if I answer the question, I can stay up.
Look down. Read the chat. What are they saying down there?
Hold on, I gotta update my chat for some reason. I don't see the latest.
Open one up. Black bag. It has a long zipper from end to end. What are they saying down there?
Instacart? I don't know.
No. What are they saying in the chat, bro? Read it.
Literally, man, I'm looking at my chat. It's not updating it. It's not.
I'll help you. It's called a body bag. That's light.